Why, hello there! It's been a hot minute since we last uploaded anything on the channel, and we do apologize for that. And it's actually that matter which has birthed this video. So stick around, will you? And let's have a little chat about what's been going on lately. But before we start with the explanation, we just want to ask you all something. And that is, how are you? Having a good day, we hope? So you all may have noticed that for the past 3 weeks, there has been no videos up on the channel, and we do sincerely apologize for that, but there is a very good reason for it. As you can probably see, we're trying our hands at stock animation during this video and are implementing it currently during our active projects, just to add a bit of fun and comedy to your viewing experience, as well as adding a potential arrow into our quiver of editing tricks. And the video we are currently working on has tons of it, which is where a majority of time gone has been sunk. The script didn't take as much time, but maintaining a consistent flow in our animations has proven difficult at times. Especially with the unfortunate series of technical difficulties we have also experienced while making it. Such as the video not saving, so we lose progress, which we won't lie, does hit us hard in the soul at times. Constant crashing and forced closes, which again leads to us losing progress. So to say these videos are a labor of love is a huge understatement. So it's been an interesting but equally frustrating experience so far, we have to admit, but hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer. Well, hopefully that is, before it's with you all, and in between editing, we have been planning out future challenge runs and character builds for games like Baldur's Gate 3, Warframe, Final Fantasy, Punishing Grey Raven, as well as an upcoming game called Wuthering Waves, which we are so excited for, as well as a plethora of other various games that hopefully you all will enjoy watching challenge runs for as much as we will. And that's it for the lowdown of things. Again, we apologize for being absent for as long as we have been, but hopefully it'll be worth the wait. So to somewhat make up for it, we thought we would take you all on a journey detailing our weekly and daily cycles within our Harmony-only challenge, and just generally giving you all an update on how the girls are progressing on our journey. So for those among you who are clicking off now, thanks for watching, take care and stay safe out there. And if you could do the YouTube things, that would be very much appreciated. For those who are sticking around, all aboard. Because this train's leaving the station. Almost. There. Phew. That's better. So getting into the progress review for our Harmony-only account, as you can see we have a Stellar Pass active, so we are gaining 90 Stellar Jades per day on top of the 60 Stellar Jades from just doing our dailies. And actually recently bought the Battle Pass on this account, which as of recording this is sitting at level 31. Now, typically, we would be very hesitant to do that, but there was actually 3 main reasons why we decided to buy the Battle Pass this time around. Firstly, and the main reason for those of you who play Star Rail, you are probably aware that Sparkle, or Hanabi as she was called, is releasing in 2 days and 20 hours as of recording this. And if you watched our previous roulette summons for Ruin Mai, you know she didn't come home without a fight, which left our Stellar Jade supply pretty low. So we decided to buy the Battle Pass not only for the 680 Jades, but also the premium summons and standard summons to flesh out our reserves, as well as slowly edge ourselves closer to getting a Bronya on the standard banner. The second reason we bought the Battle Pass was for an amazing Harmony Lycone called Carve the Moon, Weave the Clouds. Not only does this light cone add to the overall collection of the account, but it also gives us yet another usable 4-star light cone to put on our girls, giving them all a much needed power boost. And the final reason we bought the Battle Pass was rather simple. You see, with this edition of the Battle Pass, you get a rather charming and adorable profile picture of Sparkle doing magic, and it just looks so good. So with that explanation out of the way, let us get into the nitty-gritty on how the account has progressed. We're currently at Trailblaze level 40 and Equilibrium level 2. Now, we can actually ascend to Equilibrium level 3, however, we're not going to do that unless it is absolutely necessary to progress the main campaign, so we can keep above the power curve of the game. Also, we have recently defeated the final boss on Jarilo 6, Cocolia, and don't worry, we will bring the video for that out to you all soon. And honestly, between us, we forgot just how good that fight was. The music is absolutely fantastic. And the chorus dropping in at a key moment was just perfect. But we digress. Let's check in with the girls. And oh boy, have they come a long, long way from being brutalized in the early game. Starting off with Harmonier number 1, and the original member of the squad, Asta. And ignore
what the hell is
crit
even
rate
that?
to crit damage ratio. We're working on getting her a better chest piece, but Asta is level 50. Her traces are maxed out as far as we can get them for the time being, and her light cone is the memories of the past, for extra break effect and some energy regeneration. For her Eidolons, she's currently at Eidolon level 2, which not only increases her damage output by allowing her skill to hit one more time, but also grants her the ability not to lose her unique attack buff after using her ultimate, which again not only helps the squad, but her own personal damage too. Getting into relics, Asta is currently on a rainbow build using the Thief of Shooting Meteor and Musketeer gloves, but once we find good pieces she will be on 2-piece Guard of Weathering Snow and 2-piece Thief of Shooting Meteor. Getting into her planar ornaments, we are using 2-piece Fleet of the Ageless for the max HP percentage, as well as the 8% attack boost to the rest of the squad. Next up, we have our second Harmonier of the account, Tingyan. This adorable Foxian girl saved this account in episode 2 when we summoned her off the Jingliu banner. Now, Tingyan stats are actually looking very respectable for only being level 50. With 1,159 attack and decent crit values, not only can she give half of the total maximum attack buff to allies, but can also do very decent damage. Her traces are all maxed out as far as they can possibly go for the time being. For her light cone, she is using the coveted and probably best harmony light cone out of the current choices, Dance, Dance, Dance. So when Tingyan uses her ultimate, everybody in the squad gets their turns progressed further in the timeline. Meaning some of our girls can take multiple turns under the right circumstances. Getting into Eidolons, Tingyan is currently Eidolon level 4. This gives her the ability to increase a squad mate speed by 20% after using her ultimate. And not only that, the same ally gains 5 energy once per turn after defeating an enemy while under the effects of her damage buff, as well as increasing the multiplier of her buff by a further 20%, with the added bonus of increasing her ultimate level and her basic attack levels. Getting into her relics, Tingyan is on a 2-piece Musketeer of Wild Wheat and 2-piece Guard of Weathering Snow. With Tingyan, we are trying to focus on reaching the coveted 2,400 attack, so she can give the maximum damage buff to allies, as well as focusing heavily on her defensive capabilities, so she doesn't get knocked out too easily. For her planar ornaments, we are using something different compared to the rest of the squad, and that is the Space Stealing Station, mainly for the considerable attack it provides, to help us reach our goal of 2,400 attack. Next up, we have the third member of the Harmoniers, and devoted sister, Hanya. Now, Hanya constantly surprises us with the amount of damage she can output with her skill at level 50. And we are quite excited to see what a maxed out Hanya is like, and with any luck when we summon for Sparkle, we can hopefully find out. Now, Hanya's critical ratio is, for lack of a better term, atrocious. But we are working on getting her a more appropriate crit ratio. In terms of a light cone for Hanya, she is using the 3-star light cone. Chorus, now currently, we are debating whether to give her the Battle Pass light cone. The issue with that is because Hanya's ultimate scales with speed, we would not benefit from the Battle Pass light cone as much because the buffs would be constantly replaced. So if you lovely people know of a good light cone for Hanya, please leave a comment below and let us know. Getting into her Eidolon's Hanya is at Eidolon level 1, which upon granting an ally the buff from her ultimate, once this ally defeats an enemy, Hanya's action is then advanced forward by 15%, so pretty much it's a built-in dance just for her. Now, we hoping that while summoning for Sparkle, we can hopefully get her to ideally E6 to increase the extra damage enemies take, but at the minimum, we would like to get E4 to extend her ultimate buff duration. Getting into Hanya's traces, unlike Asta and Tingyan, they are not fully maxed out just yet, as we require materials from the Zhanju Luofu, so we are currently losing out on a much-needed attack buff for allies who trigger Hanya's skill effect. A speed boost which is fundamental for her, as well as an attack boost for her own personal damage. Getting into Hanya's relics, we have Hanya on 2-piece champion of Streetwise Boxing and 2-piece guard of Wuthering Snow, and for the planar ornaments we have Fleet of the Ageless for the extra HP as well as the bonus attack to the squad. And upon testing in the simulated universe, we found out recently it does stack with multiple of the same effect, meaning the squad gets even more attack power, depending on how many units are equipped with it. And finally, our newest member of the Harmoniers, Lady Ruin Mai. Now, to be honest, at first, we wasn't too thrilled with Ruin Mai, more specifically her combat power. That is until we built her on our main account and took her into Simulated Universe and saw just how nutty she could be. And we are excited to replicate that build on Harmony only. Now, her damage stats are not that great. But she does currently have 110% break effect, which is only 70% shy of reaching her maximum scaling. To help us along with this, we gave her the light cone memories of the past for the extra break effect percentage as well as the energy regeneration when she breaks an enemy. In terms of Eidolons for Ruin Mai, we are currently at Eidolon 0, although if we ever get the chance, we would definitely go for E1 as her E1 is absolutely incredible, being able to ignore 20% of the enemy's defense while gaining weakness penetration is just absolutely amazing. Jumping into her traces, much like Hanya, we are unable to max out her current talents due to the fact that the drops required are only acquired from the true Sting boss fight, which is currently unavailable to us. This sadly means we are currently losing a hefty 20% break effect for the whole squad, 5% defense increase, which is much needed for her survivability, as well as a 5.3% increase to her break effect, which is fundamental to her buff scaling. And finally getting into her relics, as of editing this, we managed to get Ruin Mai a decent 4-piece Thief of Broken Meteor set to further increase her break effect, and this set will be her dedicated set. That is until we can get to Panacony. And experiment with her dedicated relic set as for her planar ornaments, and keeping in theme with Asta. And Hanya, we have her on 2-piece Fleet of the Ageless for the extra HP percentage and bonus attack for the squad. Phew. With that out of the way, let's get into the daily or weekly routine cycle for our Harmony only account starting off with the simulated universe. Now, if you want to attempt this type of challenge, and you're strapped for time to do daily missions, the first world of simulated universe is by far the best choice for netting yourselves easy 500 daily points for not even 5 minutes worth of work. However, the stage we typically complete depends on one simple factor. And that is, what do we need? For example, do we need planar ornaments? Time to grind simulated universe. Do we need relics? It's time to rock the domains, or do we need materials such as credits, light cone experience, or character experience for an upcoming character release? Well, time to go cash out in the Calyx. In this particular case, we need relics. So we will be speed running the very first world of simulated universe in order to clear our daily missions quickly, just for demonstrational purposes. Now, as of recording this, it is currently a Monday, and everything is reset, including the Echoes of War, which will be our next stop in this explanation, and our boss of choice will be the level 35 Doomsday Beast for this showcase, which may seem easy. But it's important to remember this is harmony only. We do not have access to a tank or healer of any kind. And with that knowledge, even at level 35, this boss can hit really hard against us. And with that information out of the way, we will leave you all to enjoy the boss fight.
Damn. Hey, young man, you got knocked the fuck out.
There we go. Now, typically if we was not recording for a video, we would do all 3 boss attempts while always making sure to heal up at the fast travel point in between fights. And upon completion of the Echoes of War, we would then progress to the final part of our daily cycle, and that is Profit. We go through and claim our Battle Pass rewards and any potential achievement rewards we may have earned, and once that's done, we finish it up by sending our characters out on assignments. And then finally logging off for the day. Thank you for watching this video. Again, we apologize for being gone so long, and we hope you'll enjoy the videos when they release. But until then, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you. Oh! Sorry, please excuse us a moment. Hello?
Oh, good. You finally picked up.
Oh! Hey there, goddess. What do we owe the pleasure?
I'm calling to let you know that I found someone who wants to join the Harmoniers. She's a bit special, but I believe she will be a good fit for your little group.
Really? That's amazing news. Tingyan has been saying her neck's been hurting a lot lately, so the news couldn't have come at a better time. When can we expect?
Oh, don't worry. She will make herself known when she's there, but I'm off. I got volleyball with the preservation in an hour. Have fun.
What do you think she meant by that? Now, where were we? Oh yeah. Take care, stay safe, and... Ow! What the?
Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you all again next time.